Oh wait.
What?
Oh, it started at 9:35. I thought it was 9:15.
See, we live. Hey, thank God it's Friday, man. Thank God it's Friday. We are here in the building to have some cocktails and talk some shit. You know what I'm talking about? This is my guest, or this is our guest, my co-host, my brother, my partner, them Carolina Dirt. What's happening with you?
Ain't shit, but I'm so happy it's Friday, bro. It's been a rough week. I only went to work for 4 days, but it's been rough. No, 3 days. It's been a rough 3 days.
Don't judge me. I'm drinking out the bottle because nobody else gonna drink after me.
Okay.
Oh, and welcome our returning guest, one of our fan favorites, the infamous Tiki Blue. How are you this evening?
Hey.
Yeah, man. How you been?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Well, you know, fair
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
It's
better
Friday
now.
night.
black and surviving. That's it.
Shit, that is a feat. That
Good
is a
times.
fucking feat.
Shit, that's what I'm trying to. Man, shit.
Okay.
I
But I'm
feel like
also
I'm
staying
winning.
out of people's way, man. You know, these 2 days of no responsibility are not nearly long enough, but you know, they good when they get here.
Oh yeah, we take them. We ain't gonna deny these 2 days.
Yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna win the lottery,
Hell
cause I
no.
just don't
I
want to
wish I
play
be
that
back there.
motherfucker.
I've been trying, but it hasn't hit the way I want it to.
Oh, a little gas money here and now.
The gas money here and there.
Okay.
I don't.
Well,
So when I play it through the Georgia Lottery app. So if you do it through the app, it'll tell you if you've won or not. Like you wake up in the morning and then you'll have like an email that says, "Congratulations, you've won X amount of dollars." So the first time it did me like that, I was like, "Oh shit, I'm in the game, right?" But again, it was some gas money. And then
okay.
like the next day I hit again. I was like, more gas money. Skipped a week and it did it the third time. I appreciate that I don't need to go check my numbers, but I don't appreciate them playing with my emotions like this.
Hey man, look, have you seen the price of gas? You better take a win as a win.
Man, I got some gas yesterday. It was
Win is a
$4.
win.
Okay. So you can't really shun the whole, little gas money win.
Right, because at this point we need it, but like when did gas get back to $4? Did y'all know it was back to $4?
No, they snuck that
It's not
in with
$4
the
here.
It's $4 here. At the Sam's it was $4.
oh
Oh
shit.
hell no,
Y'all
man.
cheap gas
No,
$4?
Cheap gas $4.
Oh yeah.
no. Sam's up here is 314 by Fort Jackson.
I'm gonna ride down. I'm gonna use up all the gas I got to ride down there to fill back up. So I gotta fill back up when I get there. Y'all see people that do that? They ride all over town to fill up and use up all the gas.
I be thinking about it. I'm
Yeah,
only gonna put
that's like
$25 in that motherfucker anyway. So at a certain point, why drive?
that's
I
like
messed around and I'm usually one of don't let it go below half. Messed
Mm-hmm.
around this week and let it get down to empty. I was like, all right. So I put the gas in, walked in QT, came back out. It's at $70.
Yeah, it's real.
somebody siphoning it? What happened? How did we get here? Literally, how did we get to $70?
Unless I'm going on a trip that is at least 100 miles, $25, cuz.
Where you just going to the next gas station off $25?
I don't really go that many places no more.
What you driving? You driving a 4-cylinder?
No, hell no. I'm driving a goddamn old F-150 at that. Gas
You going
guzzler.
to the next gas station. That's all you going.
That's
You
it.
going down the street and coming back.
Yeah, sometimes that's as far as I need to go.
Yeah. $70. I don't even know how we got here. I had to like rethink my weekend plans.
What you driving?
A Honda
What you
Pilot.
driving?
A Honda Pilot.
Oh hell no! You need to take it up with Honda. Then you ain't supposed to be spending $70 on a Honda.
$70.
Gas $4.
Got down to about empty. $70.
Gas $4. She probably got at least a 15, 16 gallon tank.
It took 17 gallons, almost 18 gallons, and I have never seen it be that thirsty. I was like, bitch, you playing with me today. You
already know
thirsty.
You know it's gonna be a bad day when you put the gas in there and you hear the gas hit the tank. It's gonna be a bad day.
How often you fill up?
Usually about every week because I try not to get below that half mark, but I had just been running last week and didn't do it earlier this week. So when I was out, I was like, my gas light about to come on. I gotta get gas. So it was just like I needed to fill the whole thing back up.
But that's still like $300 a month.
I don't know.
No, if you're spending $70 a week,
No, I'm not
But she normally only go to half.
Yeah, I only go to half.
Oh.
So usually I'm only putting like $30, $40 in there, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, even 40, that's $160 a month. And that's what you're not doing nothing else.
That ain't nothing. Hell, we spend $160 taking everybody to eat sometimes.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I went to Food Line today and I spent $60 on nothing.
Right.
Nothing. Bread, eggs, milk. That'll be $37.
$60 on nothing.
Yeah, that was $160. $100 is my Costco run. That's toilet tissue, paper towel, and some ties. $160.
Well, y'all flossing on some people because there's somebody right now eating a cold hot and ready.
What's hot and ready?
Eating a cold hot and ready, like, man, I can't wait till I get paid again.
Hey, Little Caesar up their game of like the last year or two. Little Caesar up their game on their pizza now.
They had to. They got their NFL money.
Yeah. Little Caesar don't up their game. A fresh Little Caesar pizza, like fresh out the oven, that bitch be good.
Okay, I
It be greasy as hell.
I may get the room temperature. It's nasty and it is for kids only.
It is.
Oh yeah,
ketchup and cardboard with sliced cheese. After 17 minutes.
Yeah, it's like the tomatoes that didn't make it to Kroger. Like those are the tomatoes that did not make the cut. That's what they put them on. That's what they put out there on it.
Say, we only want bruised tomatoes in our sauce.
Discolored tomatoes sign us up. Say tomato sauce is orange. It's like that looking like pumpkin spice sauce.
Okay. We're going to get in the first call real quick, man. They're going to do this real quick. Since we on this food thing, what is your worst dining experience? You did it one time. You will never do it again based off that experience.
Worst dining experience. Do you want me to tell you like the name of the restaurant or just?
I mean, that's up to you.
Shit,
you got a sponsorship?
No, I ain't sponsored. No, I had a dining experience about 2 weeks ago, and it had me in the bathroom for about 25 minutes when I got to the house.
Yeah,
I'm good on that. You can't pay me to eat that again. Yeah.
I can dig that. Guilty pleasure activity. If you ain't got no responsibility, you don't have no little one to tend with, what's your guilty pleasure activity or snack?
A drink, an
Walking
edible,
down
and
the
I'm
steps.
watching Sex in the City or and just like that.
Okay. So the drink, an edible, and
Sex in the
Sex in
City.
the City. They
Sex
just
in the
did a
City
new
still come
movie.
on?
No,
And just
I
like that
ain't know
is
I.
out.
I don't know what it just like that is. What is that?
It's a continuation of Sex in the City, but it's
Oh,
in their 50s.
so they back.
They back in their 50s.
Damn, guys. They still having sex, huh?
Still having sex in the city.
They got
Somebody
pills
said that
now.
girl, Sarah Jessica Parker, looked like a foot. That shit was hilarious to me.
But she got that baddest shoe game though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, but that's my guilty pleasure.
Okay. Damn, I just drew a whole goddamn blank. I did. I just drew a whole goddamn blank. This is what happens when you work through goddamn much, because sometimes your brain will just shut down and reboot. And I'm rebooting right now.
Okay.
I'm about to pull that
Um,
Ethernet cord out.
Files.
that's what I need to do. I need to pull the plug and reinsert. Pause. East Coast or West Coast?
East Coast.
I say that too, man. But something to say about the weather. Now they done started getting hurricanes, earthquakes, and volcanoes over there. So I definitely ain't with the West Coast shit.
Okay, I say East Coast. However, Insecure did have me wanting to live in California for a little bit.
I don't know, man. Like I looked at some of them apartments. I'm straight. Unless you got $4,500 a month, you gonna live in a trailer that look like live in an apartment that look like a trailer.
Yeah, and they all look like Motel 6 out there. It's like you living at the Hojo at all times. I totally agree with that.
Absolutely. Do you eat steak still?
Steak?
Yeah.
Yes.
Favorite cut of steak?
I don't have a favorite cut.
I'm a ribeye guy. If I get some money, I'll tomahawk that motherfucker, but that's a lot of money.
I only eat steak. I only eat red meat about twice a month. I gotta pay for the gas for this Honda, so I can't be out here eating steak.
Favorite drink order at a bar?
Any kind of rum punch variation.
Rum punch variation. It's definitely gonna be browns. I don't know, man. If I'm not, because I rarely try to get drunk when I go out. I don't be feeling safe. So I'm probably drinking white when I'm out.
I'm drinking Costa Rican rum with some lemonade and some grenadine right now.
That sounds pretty good,
Oh,
actually.
I had last week. I had Costa Rican rum last week.
Need a little sour on that. That's a little sweet.
It hit just right. That lemonade, that simply lemonade, it ain't too sweet, so it balances it out.
All right. On some history shit, or not even history necessarily. We live in the present world that we in. What time period do you think you would live in other than this one?
If it wasn't like if I didn't grow up in the 80s,
Yeah.
if I didn't grow up in the 80s, shit, I don't even know.
Yeah, it's been dangerous for us for our whole existence.
Yeah, it ain't been safe in these streets for a long time. So,
But you got the Hannibal years and you got the Egyptian period.
maybe then.
Maybe then. That'll be the last time we was on top as a people, as a culture.
Maybe, but you go back to biblical times.
Yeah, I guess it would have to be. It would have to be.
It's the last time it was safe.
You ain't bullshitting. I don't know what the future look like, so that would be a little crazy. You going through it over there, ain't you, Plug?
Real. Did you put your bill on budget billing? Is that what's going on?
Man,
Yeah, just pay the average.
Yeah, I'm about to use my damn phone the way this shit going. More
Yeah, that was my
aggravating.
time.
Oh,
Wait,
Go ahead.
Am I buffering?
No.
Oh, more aggravating. The person that always leave work early with a fucking excuse, or the person that steal people's lunches.
Oh, nigga.
Lunches, because I'm that nigga that's gonna leave work. I'm leaving every time I got to drive to the office. I'm leaving after lunch. I got to get my kids, and I ain't paying for daycare. I ain't paying for after school care. So I got to be there at 2:20.
Man, that after school.
Not paying.
That shit is robbery. That shit is
So
robbery.
I'll drive to the office, but best believe 1:30 I'm out that bitch. I'll see y'all online when I get back to the house about 4 o'clock.
You just making a break, ain't it? Who got a 3-hour lunch?
Which grocery store got the best fried chicken?
Publix. But that Winn-Dixie got a strong second, and that Food Line got a strong third.
IGA too.
Ooh, IGA is good.
IGA too.
Food Line hell. The Food Line hell. Shit.
You buffering too.
We go with who buffer me? I see what you said. I see. The first club you went to. What was your first club you went to?
The first club I went to? The Attic. The Attic in Myrtle Beach.
I remember that.
On the
They was open for a while.
It was a teen club.
Yeah, they was open for a while.
Yeah, it was the Attic. I went to go see Whoop That Is.
Tag team. Damn, you told everybody how old you was.
Yeah. Who was your childhood crush? Like TV and movies and all that. Who was your childhood crush?
So I just knew I was gonna end. I don't know if y'all remember them, but it used to be a group called Perfect Gentlemen. They had one song called Ooh La La. You got to Google them.
I'm about to Google them right now. The name sound familiar.
Perfect Gentlemen was 3 guys. I crushed on them, and then I was gonna marry Keith Sweat for a very long time. Did not know that Lisa Wu Hartwell beat me to the punch.
Keith Sweat. I didn't think I was gonna hear that.
Yeah, I was shocked you said that one.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I was shocked you said that one. Your favorite song that was on BET Uncut, other than Tip Drill?
You know that wasn't for women.
But I don't care. It was a good question.
I was like, 'cause I didn't have one on there.
Okay, it was a good question.
It was a good question, just the wrong audience.
Yeah. What was your favorite dessert? No, I really wanted to know female perspective because I never heard a female say they watched it. That was really the reason behind it. Well, your favorite dessert?
Had to be a real perv to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning.
What was my favorite what?
Dessert.
Strawberry shortcake.
I ain't had one of them in a minute. But that was it.
That is the longest first call that we've ever done.
Might have been 6.
I don't remember this.
The longest.
Are you looking them up?
I'm listening.
I played that video so many times on VHS.
I remember it vaguely now.
The VHS.
Hey, so Tiki, I want your honest opinion because my brother don't like talking about it, but I want a female perspective on sex and Hey, your opinion.
I just hate that fucking lyric. I hate that bar.
I do too. Did you see the football team rapping that shit?
Do you know who Sexy Red is?
It was a
I've
male high school
heard of
football team
her.
rapping.
Sexy Red said her pussy pink and her booty hole brown.
Oh, was that who said that? She is correct.
For most people, right? For most women.
Yes. The outside is brown, the inside is pink. That is correct.
No, she said her booty hole brown.
Well, it is brown. Again, she's still correct.
I don't know why you started with that as a topic. I hate that. Never mind. Never mind. I love black women.
That's one
Oh,
of
yeah.
perspective.
But yeah, she is correct in her description.
Women typically
But
dig the ratchet shit. Even the ones that don't be ratchet, they dig the ratchet music.
Oh yeah, because WAP came on the radio this morning and I rapped all them lyrics real hard. Real hard.
Oh my God. I can dig it, man. Like I have a friend that I talk to and that's her shit. She like the Sexy Red shit.
We
She like the
like
WAP shit.
ratchetness. Like I like Callie's area codes. I like that.
I can dig it.
I heard that one.
If I
It's a remix to Ludacris area code.
it's not. Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Okay.
She ain't got but three bros though.
Oh. Only three?
Only three.
Only three.
A white dude, a country nigga, and a Pablo.
And a Pablo.
At least she's diversified.
I'm with it. I can feel her. You gotta diversify these days.
Absolutely. Between the three of you can get one good solid dude.
You can.
Now, I'm tripping on, did y'all, like, I don't want to change the subject, but this lady that got hit with a brick, y'all been on that story?
Yeah.
And then you come to find out, like, we got to stop running to the aid of people before we find out what they got going on.
Oh, hey.
Well,
I'm trying to switch to my phone.
Well,
Technical difficulties going on here tonight.
I'm telling you, cause he trying to get it.
You got that T-Mobile Wi-Fi, don't you?
Oh no, destruction. While he get his shit together. So what was your first take on I was like, it take a despicable dude to hit a woman, period. But to hit a woman with a brick, that's some asshole shit.
So what
That's
did
some
she
jail
do?
shit.
Like, what did she do? I never got the whole story. What did she do?
She was apparently she was out on the block, and she is a troublemaker wherever she's from, and she always getting into shit. But basically, she said some dude approached her, asked her for her number. She wasn't with it, so because she wasn't with it, his response to her was to hit her with a fucking brick.
That's
Now,
not okay.
no, it's not okay. And her shit was swole up because she had a head growing out of her head. You know what I'm saying? Her shit was swole up. But then a few days go by and they get background on her and she been doing shit to get GoFundMe pages started.
Before the brick or after the brick?
Before the brick, she got a history of starting shit and then creating these GoFundMe pages. She's had more than 2 GoFundMe pages.
That's the thing. So you gotta get the whole story on stuff, because if we keep going by initial reactions or initial stories, then yeah, we all in it. But once you get the whole background, we see like what really happened. What life choices were made to get us to this point, then it's different then. Because now I'm wondering, like, well, what you out here making GoFundMe's for? And hey, and then like, why he hit you with a brick? What has happened for him to feel like I'm going to hit this woman with this brick. And why did he have a brick readily available? Like, why was that his go-to thing? Like, you have pissed somebody off to the point past festivity for them to say, I'm about to hit you with a brick. Because we've all heard somebody say, I'm going to hit you with a brick.
That's a murder charge.
You've seen somebody hit somebody with a brick.
That's a murder charge.
Right.
Only in the movies can you hit somebody with a brick and then not kill them.
And not kill them. So, like, what are all the life choices that have happened to get us to this point?
I feel like it's part of it's a side effect of the internet. You know, everybody having to be first. Even you know, big news channels do it. You know what I'm saying? They got to try to find a way to bring people to their channel, bring people to their website. So we'll just strike out on a story. But I feel like that shit kind of got to stop. Not kind of got to stop. It got to stop in the sense that what bothers me is I always ask women if they feel protected. You know what I'm saying? And black women like to say, and there may be some truth to it. I'm not a woman. I don't know. That they don't feel protected in these streets.
Correct.
How much of that is the people in your demographic that cause situations like this? You know what I'm saying? I'm not ever gonna be anywhere where you just beating on a woman. You know what I'm talking about? Unless you beating on a woman and also holding an AK-47. You know what I'm saying? The AK-47 might have me at bay. And you just gonna get your ass whooped, and I'm sorry. I'll get you to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? But it's a sad state of affairs where you got real people out here who are being victimized, and then you got a motherfucker trying to capitalize and monetize off of that pain.
I can agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I can agree with that.
Like I said, I didn't, like, I saw the picture, the story floating around, and I just didn't pay it no attention. I was like, damn, my motherfucking head swole. And I just kept on about my business. And then you come to find out that she's just a hustler.
Again, even if she is a hustler, I still need to know exactly what has happened for him to hit her with this brick. Because it can't just be, no, you can't have my number, bam, you get hit with the brick.
Exactly.
Something else had to have happened to get us to this point. Those are details I need to know before I can be like, all right, this makes sense, or no, this don't make sense. Because even if she's a lifetime hustler, a lifetime scammer, that's not warranting of a brick to the face. We need to know, did she scam his folks out of some money? Has she scammed him out of money? Like, what has happened here?
There are other videos of her being approached by, at least one other video where she's being approached by a woman that she scammed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever she's doing is egregious. And she fucking around in the city that she live in, which is always going to have blowback.
Not to fuck around and find out.
Right. I mean, you can only scam, like you can scam in Atlanta because Atlanta's huge. Once you add in all the little cities around it, you can scam a little bit.
A little bit, but not a whole lot, because everybody knows somebody outside of their neighborhood.
This is true.
Even though you may think you run a scam up here in Stone Mountain and think I'm finna go over to Cobb County, 9 times out of 10, they know somebody over there and they gonna reach out, or, you know, whatever the case may be. So it's not, even as big as Atlanta is, it's still small. So you can still only run these scams for so long. You've been out there for a while now. You've been hit with the flim flam? Yeah, I've been approached with the flim flam. Like, I've been here so long, and not that these are scams, but I've run into people that I've dated years ago and then run back into them. And then my friends be like, oh, I'm dating this dude. And it'd be somebody that I've dated before. Or I'd be like, oh, I met such and such. And my friend was like, oh, I dated him a long time ago. So, I mean, like, these Atlanta streets ain't as big as you think. The niggas just out there looking at other people's friends list. Pretty much.
Well, she fine too. I wonder
Right.
how close they really are.
So what kind of scam somebody try to run on you?
Like I've been approached with like, oh, I need money for this type of scams. I don't like nobody with a phone number that's not local. And I don't even like the people who had to go get the 470 area code because we ran out of 404, 678, and 770. So they had to do the 470. I don't trust them people. Like, why you couldn't get a number like the rest of us? Why you had to go to the fourth extent?
I be thinking you from Orlando.
Right?
But Orlando is 407.
Or is it 407, 470?
407 in Orlando.
Okay, so yeah, it's 470. Yeah, well, I don't trust them people.
Yeah,
Man,
you're not real Atlanta unless you got a 404, 678,
Or
and 770. If you ain't got one of them three, I don't trust you.
I don't trust you.
I know scam has been part of shit. It's been part of since humans existed.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
do y'all feel like it's just because the times we in, or is it because like the economy we in? Like that's
It's
two
a
different
little
things.
bit of both. Like we tried to rent a house several years ago, and the lady tried to scam us out of money. And I was like, you're not giving us the key. Like you're not doing anything. I'm tracking down like the rental office is actually not real. So like I'm finna go file police reports on you. I'm stopping payment. I'm calling the bank. I'm filing fraud charges on you. And so she gave me my money back. And she was finally like, you didn't qualify. Oh, I qualified when you took my deposit money.
Right. Now, scammers are a specific type of person, and once you learn to scam, you always gonna be a scammer. That's how I feel.
Right.
I don't feel like the
So
scam changes, the person don't.
Yeah, it's a
So
commitment.
is scamming. So is that and scammers and thieves? You got to put them in the same category, like in the same.
Are they not thieves?
That's what I'm saying. Do y'all put them together? Like some people like I'll never trust a thief, but then you don't never hear nobody say about a scammer. But a scammer be trying to rob you too.
No, people talk about scammers.
Yeah, it's all the same.
It's like, look at the PPP shit. How many people called you? Maybe they didn't. Maybe I know. Maybe I'm the only one that know unsavory motherfuckers. But motherfucker was like, bro, did you apply? I'll do the application for you. All I need is 15%.
I got a cousin right now who took out some PPP money, and everybody in the family still scared to go to her house or ride with her because we just waiting on the folks to pop out. We can't take no chances. And ain't nobody with it. No common people have gone to jail, but we still like can't take them chances. It's just a matter of time, and we don't want to ride with them.
Yeah, unsavory motherfuckers. I know a couple. You gotta have a couple unsavory motherfuckers that you can get in touch with. That's how you know the scams.
Right, and I had to, because at some point in time you may need to lean on them for something.
Right, exactly.
So you got to keep a couple in your pocket, but you don't want to be the victim of any of them. But you may need them at some point in time. They got to hook up on something that you're gonna need.
And then that's the other thing about scammers, that if there is a reputable thing, like a thief will steal from anybody. A scammer targets people, and they don't fuck with everybody.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Try to keep a low profile as much as possible. That's part of the scam.
Yeah, I hate the ones that use the kids. Like I feel like everything is scam. I think, like I always talk about, I think the Girl Scout cookies is a scam. I think the Salvation Army is a scam. I think all the organizations are just
the SC Lottery, the Red Cross.
School fees is the biggest scam out there. School fees and all these fundraisers. That's the biggest scam out there.
I just watched the episode. Get right. I just watched the episode of the Boondocks where Riley took over the world's famous chocolate, world's greatest chocolate, and turned it in like they made it like a scene from Scarface, and that's why it was so fucking hilarious to me. And that's pretty much what it is. Like, why would I sell weed when I could put this white wrapper on this aluminum foil and put some regular chocolate that's the same chocolate as every other chocolate and just call it the greatest?
And we gonna buy it because that one with the Rice Krispies in it, that shit was so good.
I'm a caramel guy.
Our cousin was telling me. Yeah, our cousin was selling one this weekend, some this weekend at Fairgate, and I bought one. Them shit so fucking small. Remember them shit was huge.
I might say they smaller now.
Yeah,
like
once upon a time,
Gas
that was a
station.
blunt object.
A Kit Kat. Yeah.
They sell them at the gas station around here. It's not the same. I don't feel like the money going to the band and when they selling them at the gas station.
What
At
they
least
sell them at the gas station for? They tax you?
No, it's still $1, so I'm still gonna buy it though. But
Alicia said confidence is key. And like they say, the first 3 letters in confidence is con.
it's kind.
You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, man. Our parents were so motherfucking real. It's like, motherfucking kill you. Keep on lying and stealing, they'll kill you. So I ain't never had a scam gene in me.
My mama always said, if you lie, you'll cheat. If you cheat, you'll steal. If you steal, you'll kill.
There you go.
It was just like, damn, I can't start down this path because I don't want to kill nobody.
I definitely don't want to kill nobody.
Well, have you ever got scammed even as a kid?
Oh yeah, I'm sure I've been
feel
scammed.
like you've been scammed before, and if so,
I'm sure I have.
I've definitely been scammed.
Yeah.
I'm pregnant. What you gonna do? Well, let me give you this money.
You spent that $500, didn't you?
Oh man, that motherfucker was never pregnant. Closest she was to pregnant was eating all you can eat crab legs.
But since you had been playing in there, you couldn't take no chances.
But you know what? And that's the thing. Like, that's how I know I'm a reasonable motherfucker. Like, when I found out, I was just like, you did some unsavory shit. You know what I'm saying? That was very immature of you, and you dealt with it in an immature way, and that's the cost of, that's the cost of business.
Yeah,
was it unsavory when you was in it though? Did you consider it unsavory then?
Yeah, a little bit.
And it's still.
We had this discussion the other night with my cousin on his podcast. I have been a toxic man before. I will admit that I have been toxic before. You know what I'm saying? I got married. That shit kind of chafed my ass. And as a result of me being divorced at an early age, I lost a little piece of my heart. It was an icebox where my heart used to be. You know what I'm saying? So I did things knowing that they was unsavory with some unsavory women.
All right. No judgment here. We all got to pass.
I mean, it's all good. Like I said, I have paid for it. Over the years, I have paid for all unsavory acts. Not even all. I have paid for a lot of them.
I got 2 divorces and a side piece, baby. So I can't really be out here judging nobody.
Well, damn.
2 divorces and a side piece, baby, cuz. That's a hell of a description.
I can't really be out here judging nobody.
So how you explain that one?
She just did.
I just did.
No, I mean, you explained to the dude that, hey, this ain't yours.
How do you explain that? That's a very hard conversation.
Yeah.
You got to explain that, hey, this really ain't your kid, when you knew that it was a strong possibility that it wasn't, and then the person whose kid it really is, you like, and you like, all right, it's yours, but only after they press you and you're like, all right, I'll submit to the DNA test, and once it's confirmed, you're like, all right, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. You got people that's good at one thing, and they definitely not gonna be good at another thing. That's what led me to my situation. Like, yeah, you good at doing the grown up, but you ain't necessarily good at being a grown up.
Oh yeah,
I don't need you to raise my kid. Yeah, but that's the biggest scam. That's the scam that got me side-eyeing every goddamn body.
Adulting is a scam. That's the biggest scam right there. You convincing me I got to get up every day for the rest of my life and go to a job that may or may not hate. And when they give me some money, I got to pay other people with all this money. And I got to do it for the rest of my life. That's the scam.
not only that, the fact that you wake up and you wake up in the mood like you don't want to fuck with nobody, but because you got work, you got to go and fuck with people.
And you got to give them a minimum of a third of your day.
Yeah.
Of your life, if you think about it.
Right.
I be telling them at work, I'll be like, y'all think I be in here really talking? I said most time I be forcing that shit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when I'm in my mood, like it's gonna make the day dry out. So I make conversation, but they don't know. Like they be like, "Oh, you didn't come see me today, or whatever." That's really who I really am. Like my other days of coming here just speaking, that's me kind of like forcing the situation. Other than that, I tell all the time, I'm about to go back office.
I can't stand mandatory team building. Do you know I wouldn't fuck with none of y'all if I didn't apply for this job? I wouldn't even fuck with y'all. If I just saw you down the street, I would not pay you no attention.
Hey, no lie.
Like work requirements after 4 p.m. Like I don't want to come. I don't want to come to happy hour. I don't want to come to team building. I don't want to go to Top Golf. I don't want to go to the happy hour. I don't do none of this. Again, as I said earlier in the hour, I gotta go pick my babies up at 2:20, and then I'm gonna get back online at 4 o'clock. I don't want to do none of this stuff. Quit scheduling me for a happy hour from 3 to 5. No, I have adulting to go home and do. Getting drunk with y'all all afternoon is not it.
Okay.
I drinks at home by my damn self.
So like, I got where I work at, like they celebrate everybody's birthday. So what I do is I go stand in the doorway while they sing happy birthday. I get a slice of cake and I leave. Everybody's birthday.
Everybody's birthday.
Like everybody's birthday. I'm in there for 5 minutes. Everybody's in there for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Like the owner being there, like everybody in the building's in there. And I'm at the doorway. I get my slice of cake and I leave. I haul ass.
I don't even want your cake. I'm trying to lose weight.
Yeah, I don't even want the cake all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you like this. It'd be so funny. You know how many times I done had the conversation? You know, you get back to work on Monday morning, they'd be like, "Boy, you look like you had a hell of a weekend." And I'd be like, "I did." Oh man, you should let me hang out with you. I just act like they never even said that shit.
Nope.
Come on, Curry. You always talking about the garage. Why you don't never? Because if I let you in on my outside life, then I gotta treat you different.
Right.
And you ain't necessarily worthy of me treating you different.
Because when I start giving you some half excuse about why my work ain't done, you're gonna know the real story. And I can't be mixing my worlds like that. Worlds can't collide. We can't do it. I can't tell you I'm sick and you know I'm really just hungover.
Right.
Hey, so when I used to work at Target, it was a situation. I used to fuck with this white dude, right? I used to call him a homosexual all the time just because I ain't care.
Oh, they're gonna cancel your ass.
Right.
Okay, I didn't call him.
I'm gonna get off this show.
Yeah, you done said it now. Tell your story.
Yeah, I'm like, man, you gay. So yeah, I just call him gay, but he never really, he just, laughed it off. So one time he made a smart joke about, did you eat black eyed peas and collard greens for New Year's? So I thought it was like some racist shit, because at the time I didn't register to me it was New Year's. I thought that was some racist shit, but I blew the bitch off. So one day I'm at work and HR come and get me and all this shit, bring me in the office. They're like, so did you refer to so-and-so as, and I was like, when exactly you talking about? And they said, I was like, nah, I wasn't there that day. I don't eat the break room. Yeah, but at that time, I didn't eat the break room. And everybody vouched that I wasn't there when that happened because somebody else said. They were like, but did you say it? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, she had a rainbow bracelet on, so I already knew what that was.
Mm.
So they was like, so do you talk to your friends like that? I said, if you know what I say to my friends, you'll swear we didn't like each other.
Straight up.
And she couldn't say that. She was like, well, you got to watch because of policy. I was like, I understand that. And then I told her about the collard greens and black eyed peas. I said, I didn't know. I didn't register that she was a New Year's shit. I thought he was saying something racist. Well, you have a good day. Just watch what you say. You can't tell me just because you talk to your people a certain way that I can't talk to my people a certain way.
But you can't.
Wrong.
They doing it wrong every day.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. But was he gay?
I don't know. He acted gay. I don't know. He had gay tendencies.
First off, you can't say gay as an insult no more.
You cannot.
But did he take it as an insult? That's my thing. Like how you take it
But
is how you take it.
But
Yeah,
that's
I didn't
the thing.
refer.
you say
but I
it in
didn't-
a derogatory manner.
I
That's
didn't. I just said no.
if
My
you are
thing was,
saying
are you
any,
gay?
if you are saying anything other than I support your queerness or your life choices, it is not acceptable. Even if
I
you
don't
feel the
support my friends with their
otherwise.
life choices.
Mm-mm.
I don't support my friends with their life choices.
So, but you can tell them that. But this is a protected class, and they will cancel you. You
They
can't play
will.
them games. Nope. Mm-mm.
I mean, and we talk about that shit all the time. Not all the time, but we talk about it. But I understand that shit. I have no problem with them. But like I said, if I get mad at you, don't assume because you gay. Because a lot of times I don't know you gay. My gay radar, that should be
You
should be
can't-
like
You
can't
just don't
say
pay
your
people
gay
enough
radar no
attention.
more. You cannot
exactly.
even
That's
say
what I'm
that.
saying. I don't pay people enough attention for that. I look for being safe more than I look for your sexuality. Like I'm just looking at trying to be safe in my surroundings.
I'm gonna get off
Look,
and they
I'm gonna
cancel
tell you like this.
to be associated with this.
You so daggone silly. Yeah, whatever happens, we'll deal with that. But it's funny just because I grew up when I grew up, and if you go back, like if they made all the fucking 24 and younger go back and watch 80s TV,
Yeah.
them motherfuckers would dissolve into a puddle.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that people have made strides to be more accepting, or not even accepting, be more tolerable, is what I'm saying. Somebody said it one time, and that's the only thing, and we're going to get off of this just because I can handle whatever conversation come along with it. I just don't want to. I don't like the phobic shit. I'm not scared of you because of your sexuality. I forget who said that shit. Like, why do we put phobic on that?
Yeah, I heard that. I forgot.
I'm not scared of you because I'm not scared of you because you a dude that likes dudes. I'm not scared of you because you a woman that likes women. I'm not scared of you because you a dude that likes men and women. I'm not scared of you because you a dude that likes inanimate objects that are furry. It's not. There's nothing phobic about it.
I am a little scared of that though, because that is kind of.
But that's their life. I don't have to be scared of that. I'm not gonna be present when you doing the furry shit. And if I am present, then you have offended me.
Yeah, you hope you ain't present.
If you are present, you better hope you're awake.
Better hope you awake.
I don't sleep around people that I have to question their integrity.
Literally don't sleep.
There's a couple of women that have never seen me sleep in life.
Oh, they know he crazy. He ain't sleep yet. It's been 3 days.
So
He's still awake.
okay, so let's pivot to this. So you can spend the night with a woman and don't go to sleep because you question her?
Yeah.
Why spend the night with her? An unsavory choice?
Unsavory choice.
Damn.
Okay, I used to be able to do that. But it's kind of like, to me, it's the equivalent. It's not so much her as it is I'm not in my environment. I can go to the nicest hotel in the world.
Yep.
I'm going to stay up most of the fucking night.
That's how I am.
So what you go to?
Because it's not my place.
To sit there and look at the walls?
I'll find a way to entertain myself. What are you talking about?
I look at the water if I'm at the beach.
No.
Yeah, I go sit out on the balcony and roll me up a left hand.
I'm going to sleep.
I mean, yeah, what's the use of going out of town if you won't go to sleep early? Like I stay up late naturally anyway.
Period.
Like me and my dad and my brother. Me and my dad and my brother, we stayed up the other day till like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 nights in a row.
No.
And I got up to see the sunrise the next day.
No.
Yeah.
I don't do that on purpose.
She said, I don't do that on purpose. Nah, I mean, again.
So what if you're having a good time though? You just gonna like lights out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if you're having a good time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Because 43-year-old me needs a minimum amount of sleep to function. So as good as this time has been, I'm going to sleep because I
Well,
value my sleep over this good time.
I'm gonna wake your ass up, cuz, and you ain't gonna like how I do it
what
either.
if buddy pop? What if that old man pop that pill? Yeah, I was about to say. What if that old man pop that pill? He got pills will
So
travel.
he probably didn't have to take a nap at some point, and I may have napped at that point as well. And once that pill wear off, we going back to sleep.
You silly as hell. What up,
So
Elisa?
you gonna make him go to sleep?
He gonna go if he popping pills, he need his rest.
You got to make sure he take the other pills, the blood pressure,
Right. He
the
already in
cholesterol,
the
the water.
health. If he already popping pills, he already in it. He needs his proper rest.
That is hilarious.
That is dead serious.
Nah, I mean, whenever I go out of town, though, if I'm going out of town to a place I've never been before or a place I like to be, I am going to be up way more than I would be if I was at home.
Even if I know where
I'm
I'm
going to
going,
enjoy the place where I'm at.
I'm still gonna stay up. It don't matter where I'm at. If I'm not, it don't matter. If I go to bed early 5 days a week because of work, them days off, I'm staying up. And if I'm out of town, I'm definitely staying up.
Nope. If we going on like vacation or something, okay, yeah, I'm gonna stay up and enjoy that. But the weekend, no.
I'm with you. I don't do that. I'm not. Like, y'all see me on Friday nights because I sleep. Sorry.
This is a stretch for me at this point.
Exactly.
I took a nap before I got on the air.
Exactly.
I was like, it is 7:47. Yeah, I got to get me a nap. If I got to be up past 9:30 at 7:47, I set my alarm for 9:00.
Yeah. Y'all don't feel like y'all day go by faster by taking them naps?
Man, I wake up at 3:00 in the morning. I don't.
Well, Alicia,
That's different.
But see, Alicia, she light skinned, so when she wake up, everything bright.
You always coming for my complexion.
Alicia, you always been bright. When we was riding the school bus, the bus comes 6:30. As soon as Alicia get on the bus, it seems like somebody turned the light on the bus. You just bright.
You just don't give a fuck. You gonna offend every group of people you can offend tonight, ain't it?
No, man. I'm just saying.
He already know.
He know. You a new brother, because I ain't want no parts of this.
Nah, man. You know, even bad press is good press.
This is true.
Even bad press is good press. Have you ever been scammed, Alicia?
Man, yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me fix this a little bit better. Have you ever been scammed by a scam? Not a man in a relationship, because I think every woman has been scammed by a dude.
So I don't think these are people who would like admit that they were scamming, but they're like, I believe that money hungry people, period, scam. Like when you have people who value money, all they do is like pursue money over everything. Like, it's one thing to be out here in your bag, but it's something different to like totally be focused on a dollar in every situation.
That's your only conversation.
Yeah.
That's your only mojo. Yeah. I agree.
I find the mark of, I mean, I'm sorry if y'all got one of these rugs in your house, but if you got somebody with like a Benjamin rug in their house, them people are scammers. They got problems.
Not the money carpet.
Yes. Yes. They are.
The prayer cloth.
Oh, the red blood of Jesus prayer cloth.
Hey.
Let me tell you how many nightmares I had from that motherfucker.
You ain't lying though.
Y'all going down the list of offenses.
But
tonight,
no,
huh?
this is not offenses. This right here is real.
I'm about to say, he was offensive, screaming in my damn TV at 3:00 in the morning about a red handkerchief. That is not the blood of Jesus, sir. And you should be ashamed of your damn self.
Man, no, I'm gonna go down that path, man. I know a lot of scammers in church. I'm sorry. If every time I talk to you, you talk about sowing a seed, no, I'm sorry. I will leave your behind on red. Look at that, she go.
She said, y'all ain't gonna condemn me to hell.
But y'all know when they put the 18 in church, I think everybody thought that. Like when they started putting the ATM in church,
Who got an ATM in the church?
there's a lot of
bunch of
churches that got an
churches.
ATM in it,
World changes. Creflo them.
and they got surcharges. So you put this ATM in here and give me a surcharge. The Lord ain't asked for no surcharge. First, you said the Lord asked for 10%. Now the Lord asked for 10% plus the surcharge. So what does the bank got to do with the Lord?
Yeah.
Where in the Bible did he ask for the 10%?
What
Yeah.
about the churches that ask for W-2?
Hello. Say
That
again.
too.
Say that one more time.
Where in the Bible did he say,
For the
give me
10.
10%?
There you go.
You got to think. You got so many churches that got. I know names. Y'all know the ones I'm about to say. I'm thinking about. If you got 5,000 members, and everybody put in $10 a week,
But they don't.
but they don't. But they put in.
But you got
$10 a
some
week.
that put in 100. You got some that don't put in none. But you
So
got
how much
some that
money
put in
did
100.
So how much
I-
they make a month?
I used to be one of those people who put in 100 or more. I used to be one of those people. And I'm sorry, I believe in giving. I believe in giving. I will give to, but from now on, I give to those in need. I don't give to.
Alicia, I
That's
ain't
what I'm-
scamming. I'm in need. You see, my internet ain't working. My stuff been buffering all night.
His
I try to
internet
get
is
on the
raggedy.
You
Yeah.
ain't in need.
He's in need of better internet. He is.
Kids all day long. I get to kids all day. You on Spectrum, aren't you?
Well, my
We don't
laptop
put
is
him
my
on
phone on
budget billing.
T-Mobile.
We
My
don't put him
laptop
on
Spectrum.
T-Mobile. Now he on Spectrum.
Listen,
I started on Spectrum. That's what was buffering.
I'm having
I-
a thing with Spectrum.
I remember when it was me and he had all the jokes for me.
Give it back.
Nah, I'm
Give it
good.
back. I
I'm
know when I
good.
get my tan next summer, I'm gonna be back on his head since I
Not when your
So
summer
bright
color come
today.
back in.
since I'm so bright today.
That is funny, man. Nah, I don't judge people that believe in what they believe in. They go to church and they give to this because I feel like a lot of people are giving in church because of this 10% rule and because they think it's the right thing to do. My problem with that comes in where you collect, we'll say on the low end, you collect $15,000 a week because you got 3,500 seats in your church. When I come to you and say that I'm down bad, why you need to run a credit report on me?
Wait, they do that?
Yeah,
They
they do
do.
that. Brooklyn Baptist do.
They do background checks, they do
Yep.
credit checks, all kinds of stuff.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
they already get a
That's
tax break. A church will get a tax break already.
Not all of them. I mean, it's a choice on whether or not you're gonna do a 501c3, but like
At least you sound like you about to start a church. You got
no,
to scam us.
We gonna start a church. Me and Elise.
want to, but no, seriously, I do read the Bible, and so it's just when we were talking, like Jay, you were just talking about where they say in the Bible, where does it say the 10%? So I was floored this morning by this. I was reading the book of Malachi because that's where the scripture is about giving the 10th. But here's the thing, that this right here is the scam, because the entire book of Malachi is talking about corrupt priests and priests who aren't doing their job the way that they should. And because the priests aren't doing right, the people aren't doing right. Now, out of all of that being said in that book, all of that instruction and correction that's being said in that book, the only thing you hear people talk about is bringing the tithe into the storehouse. Now, see, that right there, first of all, we ain't even about to go in a Bible study, but nonetheless, I don't do that no more.
You see, he done logged out. Hey, Alicia, he done logged out. Tiki eyes done went to her phone. They done
Yeah,
got
we all
disinterested.
going through it today.
Buffering. What's that? What did you say?
I said the two unsavory people that went and said, forget this podcast, I'm done.
Unsavory.
The two unsavory people. They ignored everything you just said, Alicia.
You,
It's unsavory tonight, by the way.
get my life together.
Episode.
Hey, they about to go to church this Sunday and put something in the collection plate just
In
because
the complexion, we put something on the complexion.
My bad. See, all right now.
Boy.
I got my summer color. I'm good. My summer tan still here.
Mine ain't never left. That shit been black.